welcome to another TFI Friday. Wow, what a week. As usual, my weeks start out really well, and then I tend to something goes on during the week, and then that's me spent. This actually happened yesterday. I don't know if anybody's heard, but there's been a girl on YouTube, Marina Joyce. I don't know if anybody's heard about it, but it's been all over Twitter, all over, social media, all over the telly as it goes. And it was hashtag Save Marina Joyce. Now, I didn't know anything about this. It was only yesterday when my daughter came in and said that she watches this girl and she's a bit worried about her. So she said if you watch her videos from, a year ago or so, and then you watch the videos she's just put on now. So I thought, well, I'll have a look and I'll see what's what. Anyway, I went into it, and yes, she does seem to have changed. And the latest video that she put up, I think she was advertising for somebody, it was like she was being told what to do, there was, and she seemed she looked a little bit frightened, when and if you watch her other videos, she's really outgoing and bubbly. Then there was in this video that I'm talking about, there was bruises on her arm, and it hadn't been the first time. In other videos she'd had bruises on her legs and things like that, and there was a lot of people that was worried about her. And also in this video as well, you could hear her say, "Help me," and she'd done a thing on Twitter for a meetup at Bethnal Green, but it was at 6:30 in the morning, and then there was a big outcry saying no, don't go, because it's it's really rough, that area. It's well known for shootings and stabbings, etc. Then another video came out where she was saying, don't come to this party, it's a set up. They've taken 3 already. Then I started to get a little bit suspicious then, And then there was other things like people were saying that she must have been on drugs, or she's on drugs. And because if you listen to her, she repeats herself a lot. I didn't really take that into thingy, because I repeat myself a lot, but I ain't on drugs. But there is people that all their eyes go a bit funny and stuff like that. And then there was rumours that there was bars on the windows when you look in this video. Then you see a finger pointing, which looks like, people were saying it looks like a male finger, and I think, I just started to get a little bit suspicious then, and I said to my daughter, I think it's what's the word? It's for her to get more views, and more subscribers. It was a publicity stunt, So anyway, I've been looking into it for a couple of days, and what I've seen, doesn't tell me that she was in any danger at all. And then today, one of the lads had done an interview with her over Skype, and he confronted these issues. A lot of people are saying that you're on drugs. She said, no, I'm not on drugs. I wouldn't do that to my fans, my subscribers. What that's got to do with it, I don't know, but that's what she said. The bruises, she said she likes to take walks in forests and stuff like that, and she had a really bad fall, and that's what the bruises was. In another video, she was supposed to, she was okay 1 minute, and then the next minute she had a real frightened look on her face, and they asked her about that, and they said it's somebody had mentioned this bloke's name, I can't think of it at the moment, somebody Pepe, and he was supposed to, I'm only saying, I don't know the full story, but he was supposed to have sexually assaulted her, and that's why she had the look on her face. She said that it wasn't her who was doing all that, it was her fans. Her fans was, they'd just blown everything out of proportion. But while she was saying this, she was still repeating herself quite a lot. But then it got to annoyingly a lot. You've just said that. That's 4 times you've said that. You know what I mean? So I think there is something going on there. I think, she's rather, taking something, or she's got, an illness of some sort. But she is in no danger. The Bethnal police had gone round to her house and she was fine, she was safe, and Mum and Dad was there. So she was safe and well. So I said to my daughter, she's safe and well, police have been, this, that and the other. So I think, if she's recovering from something, or she's been ill, or she is suffering from some sort of illness, or she is on some sort of drugs, then, I hope that she gets the help she needs, because of, it's been blown out of proportion, and it's been everywhere. It's been on the news, apparently. So I had that to contend with for a couple of days. Also, being a bit poorly as well, I suffer a lot with migraine headaches. Something else to add to the illness. I've had them since I was 7-year-old, and I'm 42 now, so I get used to them. But every so often I kind of have a cluster. If people who don't have migraine headaches, they won't know, but your eyes go funny. It's like flashing lights. The only way I can describe it is if you have looked at a bright light or the sun, then you look away, you get them spots. Well, that's what I get. I call them the symptoms. And sometimes I get a lot of the symptoms in the same day. I've had, since Monday, I've had 7 lots of symptoms, and 2 of them have been an headache as well. Normally if I get the symptoms, I take a couple of paracetamol straight away and I don't get the headache so much. But when I was younger, I was really poorly with them, and there is every so often that I do get really bad with them, and I have to go to bed. That's it. I'm just head and ass in the toilet and in bed. So so I've had like a cluster of them, and I've been a bit poorly with them. So I haven't really done much this week. I've been doing some more of the bows that I showed you on the envelope punch board. I've done a whole video. It'll be up before this one. From the works. But that's it really. I haven't. I'm just finding, because I've just got some more dies and some more stamps now on my little thing that I have for them. I'll show you. I made it myself, and it's this. And you know, like I say, it's only made out of card, and now it's like that. They're my dies. In fact, they're only some. I don't know if you can see them in the background, but I've got some up there as well, some Sizzix ones. You know, but they're just, it's bulging now because I've just got some more today. So it's kind of, you know, it's getting a bit, you know, and I have exactly the same, but I have for my stamps. And that one's really bulging. And you will know by the, if you see the haul today, but that's really bulging, and that's my stamps. So I didn't know what to do. I thought, shall I do some more of these but bigger? Because they sit on my shelf really nice, you know what I mean, like one in front of the other, and I have quite a few of them. I have one for me stencils as well. And I really didn't know what to do, so I've just been looking on, there's been a few of them that are doing the folders with chipboard, and then putting magnets, you know, big pieces of magnets on them, and, you know, doing it that way in a folder, chipboard folder, you know, with magnet pieces and then putting them on. I've just ordered some sheets of magnet, but I've got some roll of magnet. It's not very good. I was going to do one of them, but I'm not going to, because it's a bit rubbish. So I'm just currently sorting that out, and like I say, I've just ordered some magnets. I've also just ordered the gift box, not gift box, was it a gift box? Can't remember if it was do you know? I forgot. I'm not sure if it's the gift box punch board. Bloody hell, there's that many of them, I get lost. I think it was that one. Anyway, so I've got to sort that out when that comes. So like I say, I ain't been doing nothing really, and then the only exciting thing was, of course, all this with Marina Joyce. So I haven't got anything to tell really. I am looking into opening an online store and building a website. I've just got to get hold of my cousin, because he'll know more about it. He's like, you know, computer savvy. I am computer savvy. You know, if anything goes wrong with anybody's computer, they always come to me first. But there is things like, I do understand them, domain name and stuff like that. But my cousin has a photo booth, and he's got a site for that, and obviously, you know, a domain name. I just wondered if you know, I just need to know if which is the best one, and etc. So I'm hoping to get into that sometime in the future. I don't know when it will be, because at the moment I'm up in the air. I don't know, you know, I don't know whether I'm coming or going or been and gone at this moment in time. So I did do some stick pins. I did say I was going to do some, didn't I? I had a bit of trouble with the company that I got the pins from, because they're actually beading needles, and there was supposed to have been 45 in a pack. When they come, there was 25, and 5 of them was bent. So I got back to them, and they said they can send the rest of them, which is from China, so it's going to be another bloody month. Or they'll give me, you know, partial refund. So I thought, well, if they give me a partial refund, by the time that's gone through, I'm going to have to go get some more, and they're probably going to be from China as well. Because I just can't find any that are in the UK, you know, at a reasonable price. Anyway, so these are the pins. Let me find a bit of paper so you can see. Is that, no, wait a minute. We will find one. No. That's a bit better, isn't it? They are the length of them, you know. You can't see, but they are you know, quite. Oh, you can see now, can't you? Quite big. And like I say, you know, they're quite. I think I only paid maybe £2 something for them. You know, I'll tell you how big they are. They are. When it stops doing that. They are 4 3/4 inch. So quite a size. You know what I mean? Just make sure that's right. Yeah, 4 3/4 inch, and they're a beading needle. So you know, they're not bad. So I'm just gonna have to wait for the rest of them. I can't really do anything much more. But I did make a couple of stick pins with them. And that was one of them. I just did the pearls. I've got some metal bits that I've accumulated and bought, and you know, as daft as it is, picked up off the floor if it's metal, because they just go on canvases or on anything. And I bought some spacers not so long ago, so I did that one. And then I did a multicoloured one. There, a multicoloured one with it's like a spacer bead and a little crown thing at the top. So I did them too. I'm gonna hold off a bit because you know, with the, like I say, with the stick pins, I have that many things to do and not enough time in the world to do it. So I just put these stick pins on my, you know, me mannequin. I keep saying mannequin, my dress form. Just put them on there for now. So my dress form now has arms. Just do another two and put them as legs. So I am going to be doing that as well. I've also got some boxes to do up and paint. I got these from the works, £2. So, you know, to be fair, I didn't know whether to do them and sell them or do them to keep myself, because they're like really handy. Anyway, they've got a sale on these boxes at the minute, so I got some more yesterday. So they will probably come Tuesday, I think. So that's about all I have to tell you. Like I said, I didn't have a very eventful week, and I will certainly let you know about the shop, etc. I think that's about it, ladies and gents. Yes, that's about it. If I don't see you before, I will see you on Monday with your tutorial. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, to get my head into gear at some point, and do one of those with you. Okay, boys and girls, I will see you, if I don't see you before, I'll see you Monday. Have a fantastic weekend and a safe one. Take care, guys.